British businesses are warning the UK government that plans to tighten immigration rules on foreign workers and to instead train and recruit more British personnel will lead to labor shortages in key sectors. The British government on Monday announced plans to cut migration to the UK, tightening the rules on who can come to work, study, and live in the country. The proposals raise English language requirements for migrants, as well as the skills and level of education they need to obtain work visas. The government also said migrant workers would have to live in the UK for 10 years in the country before they could apply to stay indefinitely. The government said its new proposals back British workers over cheap overseas labor and would link migration policy with skills to boost economic growth. But businesses fear that Brits can't or won't fill the gap created by likely worker and skill shortages, particularly in sectors traditionally heavily reliant on migrant staff, such as health and social care. It was already a struggle to recruit British workers and was very unusual to attract homegrown workers into the social care sector, one care home manager in the south of England told CNBC. It's been years, a good couple of years, that we haven't had any British applicants, English applicants. The care home manager, who could only speak anonymously because of the sensitivity of the matter, told CNBC on Tuesday. I hear lots of things like, Morrison's supermarket pay more, McDonald's pay more. You hear all those comments out in the community. The pay isn't great for care, so it is a struggle, the source said. I would say probably 70% of our workforce on the care team are from India. Without those girls, our residents wouldn't have had anyone to look after them. What do you put in place to fill that workforce? You can't make people work. You can't make people look after these residents. The government has come under increasing pressure to tackle the thorny issue of immigration amid record migration figures. The strong performance of Nigel Farage's right-wing, anti-immigration reform UK party in opinion polls and in recent English local elections has increased the need for the government to act quickly, however. Announcing the plans Monday, Britain's Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the strategy will finally take back control of our borders and close the book on a squalid chapter for our politics, our economy, and our country. He added that immigration reforms would end what the government described as the country's failed experiment in open borders that saw migration soar to almost 1 million a year, noting it would ensure that people coming here earn the right to stay in the country.